Hello again. Are you ready for the independent practice from 2.2? Subtracting algebraic terms from course 2A of Singapore Math? Let's get started. Simplify each expression. 12y minus 8y. We know we are simply going to subtract the numbers as we would generally do if it was 12 minus 8. It would be 4, and then you just write y as it is. Next, let's rewrite this 7p. This minus times minus gives us plus. That's even number of minus sign, right? Which gives us a positive sign. So this becomes plus 6p. 7 and 6 is 13 and we write p. Done. Next, both are negative. When both are negative, we add the numbers. So 11 and 3 makes 14x and the respective sign. Fourth, we are going to rewrite it. Minus 9k, minus makes it plus 12k. Opposite signs, larger minus smaller. So 12 minus 9 is 3 and k over here, and the sign of the larger, which is positive. So that is 3k. Fifth question already. 1.7p minus 0.4p. If it was 17 minus 4, you would write it 13. This is 1.7 and 0.4. So we are going to put a decimal here and p. The next, let's rewrite it. 2.3a minus makes it plus 0.4a. So it's like 23 plus 4, which is 27. So the decimal point comes here and it's done. The next, both are minus numbers. When both are minus or both are same, we simply add them. 1.4 and 0.2 or 14 and 2. It's 16. So this is 1.6b and both are negative. So we put the respective sign. That's 1.6b with a negative sign. Question 8. It requires rewriting your equation. 4.2x minus is plus 2.5x. So 42 and 25. Minus 42 and 25. Larger minus smaller. 42 minus 25 would be 17. So we are going to put a decimal here, and that's x, and the sign of the larger number, which is negative. Question 9. Okay, we are dealing with fractions now. For fractions, we always have to watch out our denominator. If they're same, it's simple. So basically, this can be written as 7 minus 5 over 8x because they both have the same denominator, which is 2 over 8x. Remember, we are supposed to simplify, give it in the simplest form, which is 2 to 8 is 4 times, right? 4 times 2 is 8. So this is 1 over 4x. Check it here, 2 over 8. We can write this as 2 times 1 and this as 2 times 4. 2 common out. What are we left with is 1 over 4. Next, same denominators. So that's 9 minus 1 over 5y, which is 8 over 5y. 10 questions done and we are on 11th. Same denominators, both are negative. So we write it this as equals to minus 1 minus 2 over 3m, which is equal to both negative numbers. We add them and put the respective sign. 3 over 3, we know it is 1. And negative sign, remember, odd number of negative sign here. So that's basically minus divided by plus gives us minus. That's the rule. And this can be simply written as minus m. Next, same denominators. 3 over 11 and we are rewriting because of this. Plus 6 over 11 n, which is equal to minus 3 plus 6 over 11 n over here, which is equal to minus 3 plus 6. So that's 3 over 11 n, and it's done. 13th. Now they are not same, but we know how to solve that. 4 to 8 is basically times 2. 4 times 2 gives us 8. So our denominator has to be 8. And how do we do that? 1 over 4, we are going to multiply with 2. A minus the second fraction, we don't do anything because the denominator is already 8 over here. So that's 2 over 8a minus 1 over 8a, which is 2 minus 1, 8 and a. And that gives us 1 over 8a. Done. Next, 3 to 6 is times 2. First fraction remains as it is, minus 2 over 3 and both with 2, and that's m over there, which is equal to 5 over 6m minus 4 over 6m. That is 5 minus 4 over 6m. That's 1 over 6m. And done. Already on question 15. Let's rewrite this first. 1 over 2h. This makes it plus 3 over 4h. Now 3 to 4 is times 2. Our denominator is 4. So let's rewrite this. 1 over 2, and that's both with 2, h plus second fraction. We don't do anything because the denominator is already 4, which is equal to 2 over 4h plus 3 over 4h. That's 2 plus 3 over 4h. That's 5 over 4h, and it's done. 16th. Now here, there's nothing common. In such cases, we do multiplication and our denominator has to be 15. That's the LCM basically. It thus becomes 4 over 5 and multiply with 3, p minus 1 over 3 multiply with 5 and p over here, which is equal to 12 over 15 p minus 5 over 15 p. So that's 12 minus 5 over 15 p, which is 7 over 15 p. And it's done. Next, 4 and 3, which means our denominator has to be 12. That's 4 times 3. Let's get going. 3, 4 over here with multiply with 3, right? Minus 2 over 3 and multiply with 4. Yes. Which is then equal to 9 over 12r minus 8 over 12r. 9 minus 8 is 1. So 1 over 12r. Done. 18. What's our LCM here? Yes, it's 15. 2 over 3, 5 and 5, y minus 2 over 5 times 3, 3 and y, which is equal to minus 10 over 15y minus 6 over 15y. That's minus 10 minus 6 over 15y. That is minus 16 over 15y. Because minus minus both are negative numbers. When the numbers have same sign, we add them and put the respective sign. We will rewrite this equation. This becomes 3 over 5x and this is plus 1 over 4x. So the LCM here is going to be 20. When we don't have anything in common, you simply multiply to get your LCM. So let's equalize our denominators. Minus 3 and 4, 5 and 4, x plus 1 and 5, 4 and 5, x, which is equal to minus 12 over 20 plus 5 over 20 and both with x. So that's basically minus 12 plus 5 over 20 x, which is minus 7 over 20 x. The next one, minus 1 over 3f, rewriting, plus 5 over 7f. What's the LCM here? Yes, it's 21 because 3 and 7 have nothing in common. We simply multiply them. Thus it becomes 1, 7 here, 3, 7 here, f plus 5 and 3, 7 and 3, which is equal to minus 7 over 21 plus 15 over 21 and f. Now 15 and 7, so that's basically minus 7 plus 15 over 21 f, which is equal to larger minus smaller. 15 minus 7 is 8 over 21, and that's f. It's going to be positive because 15 is larger and has a positive sign, so that's the answer. Here we start with the word problems. Wow, 20 questions done very quickly. What does this say? Luke simplified the algebraic expression as shown below, okay? Is Luke's simplification correct? Why or why not? Okay, before we look into his work, let's see how we would solve this. 3 over 2x minus 1 over 3x. Nothing is common here, which means our LCM is going to be 6. That's 2 times 3. We multiply the denominators to get the LCM. So let's equalize our denominators. That's 3 times 3 over 2 times 3x minus 1 times 2 over 3 times 2x. That's how we are going to get our denominator as 6, which is equal to 9 over 6x minus 2 over 6x. That's 9 minus 2 over 6x. That's 7 over 6x. That's the answer. Let's check the answer of Luke. Okay, he has 14 over 12, which we can actually simplify and make it 7 over 6x, right? Because 14 and 12 is what? 7 times 2, and that's 6 times 2 with 2 out, giving us 7 over 6. Actually, he's getting the answer. But then, has he done it right? What's the difference here? This part and this part. He has 18 over 12 and we had 9 over 6. So actually, this is times 2 and this is also times 2. And again, 4 over 12, we have 2 over 6. So that's again times 2. In a way, the final answer matches if we further simplifies, but here he has taken LCM to be 12, whereas the LCM is supposed to be 6 and not 12. Though he gets finally what we are getting, but the LCM should have been 6 over here and not 12. And here comes the last question. Rectangle A shown below is larger than rectangle B. Okay. Write and simplify an algebraic expression that represents the difference, which means minus, in the areas of two rectangles. So we need areas and we have to have the difference between them. And what's the formula for area? How do you find area for a rectangle? Length into width. So let's do the area for this over here, which is 0.9x times 2. That is equal to, if it was 9 times 2, we would say 18, but this is 0.9. There's one decimal here, so our decimal point will be here, and that's x. And this is centimeter square area, right? It's like this centimeter and centimeter, it's multiplying that, so it becomes centimeter square, as if you had 3 times 3. It's 9, I know, but you can write it like this also. So that's why it is centimeter square. Area is square. Rectangle A. 4.5x times 3, which is equal to, if it was 45 times 3, 45 to 50 is 5. If 50 times 3 would be 150, but this is 5 less, so we are going to reduce 50, not just 5, because it's 3 times. So this becomes 13.5x. You want to confirm your answer here? You can do this, times 3. So 3 times 5 is 15. 1 carry here, decimal here, this is 12 and 1, 13. Now we have to say, you have to write an algebraic expression that represents the difference. We'll do larger minus smaller. So rectangle A minus rectangle B, which is 13.5x minus 1.8x. And that is how much? we can solve it here. 13.5 minus 1.8. 8 cannot be taken out from 5, so we take a carry. That is 15 minus 8 is 7, 12 minus 1 is 11. So the answer is 11.7x centimeter square. So that's your expression. Here you solved each one individually and got the answer. If you want, you can solve it together also. So in this case, area of rectangle A is how much? 4.5x times 3 minus, you'll do 0.9x times 2. So that's your expression. Again, you can go this route also. First option that I did was found each one individually and then did the difference over here. The other way is this, where I'm doing it together and I'll still get the same answer because this is 13.5x minus this one here, 1.8x, that's 11.7x centimeter square. Remember your units. So either way, you can solve it and you get your answer. So this is all we have in chapter 2.2. That's really quick one, just 22 questions and it's done. Do watch out other videos and get good at math. Goodbye.